Hello. Hello. All right. Oh my goodness. I'm honestly just kind of glad to be sitting. Welcome in everyone. Hello to AC and Smoothie and Shiz. By the way, because everyone's only voting on 3 items, like no one's voted on knitting. Fair. I've been doing it all week. No one's voted on game. Fine. It's like everything is almost tied. It's kind of funny. And hello to Sharn and Mia. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I spent a couple $1,000s today on a washing machine and dryer. The nice thing is that it was under 2,000. I guess I shouldn't say a couple thousand. It was under $2,000. But the nice thing is that this it was like an appliance store that we got it from, and they offer for $150, it's a 6-year warranty. So anything that happens to the machine in those 6 years, you call them up and they send someone out to fix it. You don't have to contact the manufacturer. You don't have to pay for a repair person. They fix it. So it ended up being like $300 more than, what we initially thought. But to not have to worry about any kind of like repairs or anything, worth it. And they'll get rid of the old ones for us, recycle it, whatever, which is great. Yeah, and then I went and I picked up meds for Maple and discovered that they still want me to wash this down with water. So I'm gonna be so for real with you all. I had a meltdown before stream and just kind of sat and cried for a while, because also this is going on again, all over. So I'm done. I'm really I'm so far past done. Like, done is in my rearview mirror. But I'm here, and you guys want to see something cute? Of course you did. Okay, I got up this morning and I walked out. No, they want it to be water. They did say that I could use like tuna juice. And I'm like, well, what am I going to do with all the tuna? But I think what I'll do, and I messaged Kenya, I'm like, hey, when you have spoons, can I pick your brain? But I've got 2 options. Option 1, they want it to be like liquidy to make sure that it moves. Because I asked if I could give him food, because I figure food and everything will like push it down. But they're like, no, it needs to be water. I guess to get rid of any residue? I don't know. Because I asked about squeeze treat and they said no. So my thinking is I can either take like a thing of water and add a little bit of squeeze treat to it and mix it up so that it's like squeeze treat water. Or he gets probiotic powder every day in his food to help his stomach so that it's not upset. And that's a powder. It's got the probiotic in it, but it also has liver flavor. I don't know if that is a bad idea to mix it in with the water. But But that might be a really good option. Either that or I need to find some kind of, like, flavoring. I don't know. I'm not going... Because my issue is going to be, I'm going to be able to do any of these things once with him. And then he's going to hate it. Then he is going to be like, no, I don't want to be near you. I don't trust you. I hate everything kind of thing. And if I can't give him these meds, then he doesn't get better. So it's kind of like I want to try and figure out, like, the best course of action first before I, like, make an attempt and have him be like... Anyway, I got up this morning. Okay? Hang on. Alright. Ready?
Where'd you go, Artie? Evidently Mouse was hungry last night.
Evidently her favorite toy. Evidently her favorite toy in the world was very hungry last night, so she fed him. He was just sitting in the middle of the food dish, and I'm like, okay. You know, that maybe she didn't want Pippin to touch her, but, you know, Pippin... I don't know what it was, but it cracked me up. I'm like... If anything, it probably would have stopped the door from closing. Pippin probably could have gotten a good couple bites in. The microchip isn't registered, and no. Imagine microchipping a mouse. Anyway. That cracked me up this morning. I got out of bed and I'm like... Also, evidently, I'm starting to get used to Pippin's shenanigans in the middle of the night, because I don't even wake up anymore. This was at 4 a.m. Hang on. Rewind. So, like, I barely even registered anything. I was like, huh? Yeah, whatever. Sure. Hi, Plushie, how are you? It's gonna be funny when James comes home. And he's gonna be like, what is this cat doing? And I'm gonna be like, you'll get used to it. Don't even... Eventually you'll just be like, whatever. Oh! Okay, I'm giving you all my cat news at the beginning. We also... Look who came by and actually ate instead of grabbing a mouthful and running. That's Mr. Birch. So, very proud of him. Saren must have heard I'm giving all my cat updates now and came crashing in like, wait for me! Saren, I literally lurked on your stream the entire day. Like, I was there the whole time, just chilling, hanging out. I did not speak, I don't think, until, like, right near the end. I bought a washer and dryer today. Because I don't know if you know, my washing machine shit the bed. Right after the pipe in the basement started leaking from the tub. So I've spent over $2,000 on things in the basement this month alone. Forget about adding in the vet costs for Maple. That's gonna just bring it up. And then I had to pick up his new antibiotics. And that's actually one of the things we were talking about. And I'll pick your brain too if you have a minute. If you have to raid and run, please raid and run. But welcome in, everyone. I am working on a sweater. I'll tell you real quick what I'm working on, and then we're going to get into cat updates. This sweater was started by, I want to say, one of my great aunts. It wasn't my Aunt Shirley. It was either my Aunt Sandra or my Aunt Ethel, who, all great aunts, all grandmother's sisters. This was started sometime in the 70s. This pattern is from 1979. The yarn is from that same time period. There is an envelope. Everything is from that time. It never got finished. The front, the back, the sleeves were all made. It needed the hood made, and it needed all the little red details added. So we've added all the red details. We're adding the hood right now. And then all that I have left to do is to sew the sleeves on. The sleeves are made. And to make the pocket inserts, because we decided, originally I made the pocket inserts in this same, this is the yarn. It's like a multicolor. It's very pretty. I originally made it in this color, and then I realized I was gonna have enough red left over if we wanted to do a little surprise peekaboo red pocket. So I think that's what we're doing. Anyway, welcome. Come on in. Isn't it cool? This project sat in my aunt's garage for easily 20 years. I remember it always being in a box, in her garage. Literally the box is sitting right there. That's the box that it was in. And it never got finished. And so I am determined to finish it. It fits both me and my husband. So we'll be able to like use it. And I kind of love that. So. Oh, no, by finishing a clown. Okay. I'm not going to ask questions. But hi, Brain Cell. It's good to see you. I don't know why I went with Brain Cell instead of Curious like I always do. I don't know. Anyway. So real quick recap on the kitty updates. Okay. If you don't know, I have 3 cats of my own, and I take care of a bunch of feral cats that I'm TNRing slowly. So last night, very exciting. Look who came by and ate calmly, without panicking, without grabbing mouthfuls of food and running. That's Mr. Birch. Which is very good. Very good sign. Fingers crossed on that one. Then I haven't shown this one yet. So last night Maple was like freaking out. He was running back and forth from one window to another, and he was like, and I'm like, what is he doing? Like, and I finally, well, here he is. Oh, evidently I didn't actually hit record on that. Anyway, was that not a video? This is the video. Here we go. Boop.
Going back and forth from one chair to the other, and he was crying. And I just figured it out.
So I figured out why, though. I don't know who that is. But they were just lying in the middle of my porch, watching Maple go back and forth. I almost wonder... Can I zoom in? They almost make me think of Pippin, and I am wondering if this is Pippin's lookalike. There's a lookalike outside who looks just like Pippin, and I'm wondering if that's them. A new baby! A new cat has entered the arena. I wonder if I can find it. Let's see. I have too many cats on my camera roll. Too many cats. No such thing, but you know, in order to try and find it, like, I'm just... Anyway. Oh, I found them just as I was about to give up. Yeah, I don't know if it's that cat. Who looks just like Pippin, but in gray. And Pippin's like a brown wash, if you will. And this cat is gray and white. Finishing or finishing a clown? So yeah, I don't know if this was the cat that was out front. Could be. I've only ever seen them once, and that was back in March. But yeah, strange cat outside. Maple was very like, who are you? So I don't know who they are. Then this morning I got up. This is Artie's new feeder so that Pippin can't steal her food. But evidently her favorite toy was hungry last night.
Evidently Mouse was hungry last night.
Because she just plopped him right in there.
Oh my God.
And that was just like the funniest thing to me. No, she tries every once in a while. I would say it's like maybe every other day. Like she tried, was it this morning or last night? And the thing closed and she was like, nope, not worth it. So it's very infrequent now. It's almost like, hey, is this still gonna, damn it, okay. That's what I said, Petrichor. What if she was like, no, you leave my mouse alone, and like stuck him there. So yeah. No worries. Yes, definitely feel free to lurk. Okay, Saren, are you ready for me to pick your brain? Come here, I'm gonna pick it. Any other cat peeps in the chat are welcome to contribute as well. I just know Saren has many cats. You've been waking up to pom-poms in bed. This has been the other thing. Luckily it's no longer really waking me up. Cause, I mean, I stir, but Pippin has been... She also recently, discovered... Where's the video? She recently discovered feet in the bed. Even though they've been there every time that she has been in the bed, she is now very excited about feet. She's having a great time. Take from... Oh! Wait, really? That's so cute. My guinea pigs never had, like, a toy. I mean, they had toys that they liked, but, like, not ones that they, like, protected. So yeah, she's become a bit of a menace. And I had just played with her in the other room to, like, try... Because she was, like, getting excited about my feet, and I was like, let's go, like, burn off some energy. Nope. Nope, not enough. Okay. Maple has been prescribed doxycycline. For his tick-borne flea, his mycoplasma issue. The medicine, though, they say needs to be washed down with water. And they want 6 milliliters of water. Now, that might not sound like a lot, because even James is like, that's not that bad. Y'all, it's that much. Okay, it's... and I know it has to be water. I said, can it be squeeze treat? Because I figured that's a thin liquid, and they were like, no. I said, can I give him food? Figuring, okay, that's gonna, like, push the medicine down. I don't know if they're wanting it to, like, wash, almost, like, clean his esophagus, if you will, because the medicine I know can, like, burn. I thought that we had fixed that problem by encapsulating the medication, but evidently they still want this done. So they did say that I could do, like, tuna, like, the broth from tuna, and I'm like, okay, but what am I gonna do with all the tuna? What am I gonna do with all of that? I guess I could probably try and use it to trap a cat, but, like... So I was thinking, I have two schools of thought here. Thought one is that I can take squeeze treat and mix it in with water so that it is a very watered down version of squeeze treat, right? Because he loves squeeze treat, and so I feel like if it tastes like it at all, he's gonna be cool with it. The other thing I was thinking is he currently gets Fortiflora, which is a probiotic powder. And it's got the probiotic pellets in it, but it also has liver powder, like liver flavoring. And I don't know if it would be okay for me to mix that in with water, but I think that would be I think he would be okay, like, lapping that up too, because I know that he likes the way that tastes. Do you know what I mean? Truly, Prince. Like, for Artemis or Pippin, for Artemis, she would be less... She wouldn't care. But for a cat like Maple, who was truly feral, like, it drives me nuts when people are like, no, true feral cats can never be tamed. Bite me. Yes, they can. What do you mean? A big lion, a big cat like that? They can be tamed. They're not tame, though. You know, I don't know. Anyway. He truly, like... If he is uncomfortable, he's not going to put up with it. He's not going to be like, well, it's okay. Like, it's my mom. I trust her. He's going to be like, no, I hate this. Screw you. I'm gone. Dry it in the oven for treats. Oh, God, that would smell so bad. Not a bad idea. Always try them each and see which one he likes best. I could. Oh. You know, I don't know if they have, like, cat broth. That's a good question. Cat broth. They do. They do get wet food. See, silly, I would give my cats tuna, but I'm afraid it's going to upset their stomach because it's not what they're used to. And I can't have Maple get sick to his stomach with antibiotics going in him, and I can't give it to Artie because then she'll, you know, like I could, if anything, I might be able to use some tuna to try and trap one of the outdoor cats, because like, extra stinky, you know. I want. Can opossums have tuna? They can eat tuna. Okay. So Oopsie could always get it. Yeah. Like if they had it all the time, for sure. Oh, no worries, Allison. Yeah, I would try out all these options before starting the meds. I agree. I think that that's actually a really good idea. I don't know why I didn't think about that. This is why having like the hive mind, if you will, is good. Oopsie about to be eating good. Okay. So we're going to try squeeze treat. Treat water. We have rinse the cat food can. So rinse, I would even say rinse Pippin's food. Because then it's not the food he normally gets. Say, oh my god! This asshole last night, Petrichor, was up there drinking sink water. I literally rinsed out a pasta bowl. It had like red sauce in it, and I had rinsed it out and dumped it out, and then there was a little bit of water left in there. There wasn't soap, luckily. This cat. I love him so much. Do you see all these grays? Do you see them all? Okay. This is a mix of my husband's been gone for 6 months. And that one right there, that one that's sticking out of my bun, that's the new one for Maple today. Okay. Cats are raccoons with a different fur coat on. Literally. I wouldn't be surprised, Procrasticrafting, if I like unzipped him and inside was a raccoon. That would make so much sense. Was soaking a bowl that had ranch in it. He was in the tail in the air licking the gross water. Yes! Maple is a gremlin. I had a mac and cheese bowl in there at one point soaking because Kraft mac and cheese now uses, like, instead of using any kind of dye, they use, is it saffron? I don't remember. It's some kind, turmeric. They use turmeric. And that, it's natural, but it can still kind of stain. And so I had that soaking so that I could clean it nicely. In there drinking the soap. I'm like, you can give him pasta water. I was even thinking about like boiling chicken and using the boiled chicken water broth. Spicy honey turkey last. Orange idiot was in the sink slurping up this. They're such nasty creatures. They're the worst. A lot of water-based options. Mix it up so he doesn't anticipate. True, I can mark down like, yes, this works. Because if I have a bunch of things that work, he's going to be on this medicine for 2 weeks, twice a day. Okay. What is wrong with you all the time? Okay, so we also have tuna water. We have the Fortiflora. Why am I writing? Hold on. Y'all, I got this cute little notepad at Five Below the other day because I'm very proud of myself. I used up all my little, like, scrap notebook paper. And I needed more. I got this, like, a week ago. 2 weeks ago? I don't even know. It's been a while. But isn't it cute? Look at the little... Those are the 3. It's got strawberries and butterflies. And I'm, like, writing this on the bottom of, like, a scrap sheet of... How about I don't write it on something that I'm gonna throw out or lose? Well, it wasn't a notebook. To be fair, it was more paper like this. No. It wasn't a notebook. It was... it was scrap paper. I have not finished a notebook, no. Couldn't be me. But, like, the little note cards that I had. Yeah. Clickbait, right. Gosh, using a whole notebook would require, like, consistency and not being afraid to start using a notebook. This one is probably the closest, okay? It's 4 months into the year, and I'm still using it. I'm still writing stuff in it. But I also, so this was 2026. The first time that I used this was, hang on. I gotta make sure there's not, like, personal. Let's see. 2017. And then I put it away. And then I didn't use it. I used it again. In May of 2017. And then I tried again in 2018. 2017 and 2018. And then I finally... 2026, we're like, this far into it. Proud of myself. Okay. Look at this. Oh, it's cute. It's so cute. Okay. We'll use a strawberry sheet. And we're going to write down these ideas that we had. See, I need paper like this. I also have, like, a skinny version. But, like, I need something that I can rip out whatever size I need. Yeah, Five Below. I think it was $3. It came with the teeny tiny pen, too. So many half-finished notebooks. The problem is, it starts off working well. You start to even, like, make a routine using it, and then just something doesn't spark joy anymore. Like, I'm proud of myself, honestly. After Patch passed away, I really thought I was gonna stop, like, and I was like, no, keep going. Okay, so we're gonna have Squeeze Street Water. We have Fortiflora water. I don't like how the pen is making my handwriting weird. Probably because it's teeny tiny. Okay, we have tuna water. We have the Bai cat broth. We have rinse Pippin can with water and use. Oh my god. If I had if I lived in Japan, or there was a Japanese stationery store near me, goodbye, money. So long, I will never see you again. Oh my gosh, look what I'm gonna do. I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. I'll make a little yes no box. And I can mark it off. Why did my no boxes start creeping? That sort of stuff drives me crazy. Anyway, anything else that you guys can think of besides those options? Squeeze treat, the probiotic powder, tuna, the cat broth, rinsing out Pippin's food. Anything else that we can think of? I cannot mash up the pill. That's actually part of the problem, is that the pill can be irritating to their throat. And so it's best to go down in the capsule. Otherwise, they make a liquid. I could have given him a liquid form of this medication, but that would have been way worse because he would have avoided me like the plague. Catnip tea. Oh. It sounds like a trip to the pet stores in my future. I know, it stinks. Yeah, I did see it. I did see Saren mention that, but I wasn't sure at first if that was meant for Maple or for Ori. Put it in their wet food, yeah. See, he's also very smart. This stinker. There was one time, actually 2 times last week, that he takes like a quarter of a Zyrtec a day because he has allergies. Same bestie. And he like didn't eat it off the spoon, so I put it in his food bowl and he ate around it, or he spit it back out, and I didn't realize until later when I like collected the food bowl at night, and I was like, and that's it. If it was the liquid and I mixed it with something, he would have avoided the food. He would have been like, this smells weird, it tastes bad. Nope, not touching it. He's too smart. That's one of the issues with taking in a street cat. In order for them to survive on the street, they have to be wicked smart. They have to know to avoid, even if it's like their usual trusted food source or water, if it smells bad, tastes bad, to them they think, okay, something died and has contaminated my food source, my water source. I need to not drink it, eat it, whatever. And they just start to avoid it. And you know, I mean, smart, it's how they survive, but like, come on. Come on. Yeah, getting him to take the pill, I'm not concerned about. I know I can do that with like the pill shooter and squeeze treat. It's getting him to take 6 milliliters of water afterwards. That's the issue. And you guys know me, I am a human with anxiety, which means you want him to have 6 milliliters? He's gonna get 6. I will not be like, oh, we can just do 4. Nope, 6, got it, done. You put a specific number, not wash it down with water afterwards. Nope. For whatever reason, 6 is the magic number, done. I'm the same way. Yeah, I don't I don't mess with meds. Strong tasting to cover it up. That's smart. We used to give Patch his meds in a marshmallow. Because basically impossible for him to spit out. It covered up everything. And it was a sweet treat and he loved it. Yeah. Right. Like, the pasta sauce would probably not be good, but if there's some kind of, like, a cheesy water, if that works. Because red sauce messes with, hell, red sauce messes with human stomachs. A lot of people have to take, like, antacids with them. Hi, it's me! Hi, James! It is you. We're coming up with, we're problem solving ways to give Maple 6 milliliters of water. He's gonna be so hydrated. Moisturized, in his lane. Stick his head in water to slurp it up. No, you are so good. I'm so sorry that you're having a bad day. You're fine. Listen, you guys can say stuff like that in chat. I'm not... Like, if I'm feeling particularly... like, I was very family friendly because I know people with, like, young kids sometimes would listen in. And so a lot of times I try to refrain from saying it out loud, but you can say whatever in chat. If a kid can read it, then they can understand and know how to use the word, if you ask me. If they can't read it, then it doesn't matter that it's in chat. I don't care. I've been particularly spicy lately because life has been, you know... life. Yeah, it's hard because, like, Maple has been drinking more lately. Not, like, in a bad way, just in, like, a... I mix more water with his food kind of way. But that's not enough. That, yes, we were talking about that the other day. Yep. Not that, you know, you can't swear, just when you can. Appropriate uses. He is pure white, very fluffy, and loves being brushed. Oh my goodness, please send me a clip. I'm so nervous about him getting, like, an upset tummy with any of this stuff, though. Not, like, the water and the stuff I'm giving him, but, like, the medication. Like, some loose poops I can handle. But, like, please keep your food in your stomach, you know? Like, don't bring it back up. Oh. exciting. Hooray, I caught it. Oh, I wonder if my egg has hatched. I don't know what other, like, weekly quests I have. Let's see. Nope, not yet. Is the stream ending? Yep, I'm so sorry. Bye. Main's here. I gotta go. Nah, no, you're good. Alright, I need to level up a Pokemon. I don't even know how to do that. Use a super effective move 50 times? That's an impossible mission. Catch water-type Pokemon. Wonder Trade Pokemon below level 11. I get a Pokemon for that, too. I'm doing that. How many of them do I have? 6 of those. You, I don't need you. You're level 2. Goodbye, you're being Wonder Traded. Hi, Angela. How are you? Okay, I got you. You're level 2. I don't need you. Goodbye. Oh, I have to do it every 3 hours? I can buy more, though, can't I? I walk in and you're getting rid of people. I was looking at what I needed to do for to hatch my egg. And it said that one of the missions is to Wonder Trade Pokemon below level 11, and you also get a Zoroark. So I'm gonna do that. Because I want to hatch my egg. I want to see if I'm gonna get another freaking legendary. How many... Wonder Pass. Oh. No, I have 20 of them. I wanted to see if I could buy more of them. Shop. Just out of curiosity. 3,000 coins! Alright, let's, I want to say buy name. And let's just scroll. Level 1 Fletchling. Goodbye. Yeah, use a Wonder Pass. A love disc. Cute. Alright, oh my gosh. Oh, none of you are low enough leveled. Why do I have so many Gibbles? I can trade a Goomy. I love Goomy. Alright, this is number 4. Who did I get? A Spupa? That's so many Happinis, too. I did this by name. Why? Is it just gonna forever scroll? Silly, don't look. Oh, a Wiglet! Oh, it's because there's a lot of pages. Oh, I see. I don't need this many Zoras either. Wonder Trade. Bye! You're looking? No, you're not. Oops. Okay, what did I get? This is what I hatched. A Crabominable. Crabominable. I mean, I didn't have him before, so I'll take it. Where's the other egg? Come here. We're friends now. I'm gonna hatch you. Oh, but I should also have... Oh. I also got this guy for trading those Pokemon. Horrible speed, horrible defense, horrible special attack. Oh, so he's great. Fabulous. You know, what a waste. Horrible stats. Anyway, how are you, Angela? Good. Did you? The Wonder Trades are neat. Again, I think it would be fun if you could, like, trade with a specific person. You got an unknown? What letter unknown? His defense is horrible. I put it down and it's vanished. Silly, did you steal the tape? Is it in the walls? It's probably in the walls with me. Sorry about that. Silly's got sticky fingers. I'm going to battle a bunch. I've never done the battle system on this. Is it easy? Is it difficult? Is it stupid? In all seriousness, hopefully now that you have announced that it is lost, it will reappear, and you'll be like, God damn it. Like, the amount of times that I just simply have to say that I have lost something for it to just be like, I'm right here. Tape and wall candy. Make wall sushi. Perfect. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I made a mistake. Oh, no. How do I pick up this when it's like a dropped stitch? Oh, I hate it here. This is a fresh kind of hell. Yeah, the levels in this game don't make any sense. They're like, they're not possible. Like, you couldn't have a level 3 Dragonite. Alright, I'm gonna undo the... I made a mistake here. So I'm going to spend this stretch break undoing what I messed up. And then when we get back, hopefully we can do more than like 2 rows in an hour. That's the hope, right? Wait, what? I didn't think that you could. Maybe refresh? I'm pretty sure you have to get one. Alright. Ads are coming. I'll be right back. Dang, perfect timing. I just frogged back to where I needed to. One thing I do have over here, I picked up 2 of the stitches I realized in the wrong direction, so they're knit, not purled. So I'll have to fix them when I get there. Yay. It's fine. Okay. We're thriving. We're doing great. Okay. So you should have been knit, not dropped. And you should have been dropped, not knit. There we go. So this one I have to fix. I'm so used to fixing my knitting in like a knit stitch sense, not in the purl side, that I went into, when I first started, I went into like default, and then I realized, I'm like, wait, crap. Fix it when I get there. When you're fixing a knit stitch, if anyone's curious. Okay. So if you drop a stitch, like this one, this is dropped right now, this big loop. If you want to fix it knitways, you go into the stitch below, like away from you, and then you would grab that and pull it through. If you need to fix it purlwise, you go towards you, and then you grab the yarn and pull it towards the back, and that makes a purl stitch. Random things with Megan. All right, and this is the last one I have to fix, and then we're good to just go. Even if you never plan to crochet, if you want to learn how to knit, get yourself, you can get really cheap crochet hooks, but get yourself like a set, so that way you have like different sizes, because they're great for picking up drop stitches. Or for casting off. I use my crochet hooks when I cast off too. I gotta charge that. Wait. I'm glad that I realized that when I did. Because that would have really sucked to have to frog back really far. Just because when you're doing this, so this is a knit one, knit in the row below to make this pattern. And when you knit in the row below, it actually drops a stitch. Like you catch it, but it drops the main, like the loop you were working on behind. Which means that if you have to frog it, you gotta pick up those drop stitches and fix it. Pain in the butt. Give this a little tug. There we go. Oh my gosh, stop making noise. No. What's everyone else working on today? Are we gaming? Are we crafting? Are we working? Ordering books in Spanish. Oh, how is it? How's the battle system in that? Working in Pokemon battles. I love this for us. Milestone filing away for the month. Okay. Like most Pokemon, you pick your team, turn-based moves. Do they match you like based on your team's levels? Because I feel like some people probably have like crazy powerful Pokemon. And if I'm just like going in there with like a bunch of level 6s, I don't want to be facing a bunch of level like 43s. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there anything that we can do to help, Smoothie? Genuinely. Of course. Let me know if there's anything we can do. Bots, private, or ranked. Okay. Okay. Just know you're not alone. Sometimes that reminder is helpful, you know? Because our brain likes to tell us that we're alone and no one else understands. But you're not. And even though we don't know, we got you. No worries, Aaron. Good luck with that. Now I am on the floor, done with work. Ah, floor time. No, no, no. You gotta grab both strands of yarn, not just one. Oh, hey, guess what? I purposefully did not delete this message or read it so that I would remember I owe you guys 2 point giveaways today. So here's point giveaway 1. Exclamation point ticket. And then if you win, you'll get to vote on what craft we do on Friday. FYI, it is very close. Like, 2 things are tied right now. And one thing is like 1 point away. So it can change things. Folded like a long chair. Makes for a nice sensory experience. Oh. Curious, your little clown guy is adorable. What a cutie. And Angela, look at your ditto. Oh my gosh. He's so squishy. I love them. He finally got arms. He's so cute. Hi, yeah, just love it. Adorable. A shelf sitter goose. I love that. But will it be a silly shelf sitter goose? You know what I really want? Is a porch goose. Do you know what I'm talking about? I feel very maternal. I love that. Yeah, the little, and you can change out what they're wearing based on the month and like the season, and like, oh my god, there's little ones with little raincoats and rain hats, and oh my god. Have a mighty need. His butt is in the air, so I think he is silly. Very good. They were all over the place when you were a kid. Yeah, I've seen crochet patterns for them before. What is a porch goose? I literally typed in porch, put a space, and the first suggested thing was goose. Okay. So a porch goose is like a ceramic or stone goose that you then dress up. It's normally like this big. And people make outfits with them. Like you can, like this one, here's a football one. Yeehaw. Yes, I love this. Someone in my complex has a turkey bird. Like, look at this. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope, I just wanted the image. I didn't know it was an ad. It snuck in there. Cheeky. Look. Oh, I love them. And they all know. I can't. That's amazing. I don't know why these hives are back. So I'm gonna crash out. Again. I've already crashed out once. Nope, it did not. We got distracted by porch geese. Okay. Petrichor. Where shall I put your point? We're gonna do another one in like an hour. So if you didn't win, don't worry. You have a chance still. Owl. Super secret notebook time. Also, okay. No! My pen! Come back! Okay. Yes, if you find it, even if it's later, definitely feel free to share. Oh my god. The Pied Piper Duck Show. That makes me happy. It's basically a duck fashion show. Some of those ducks are fancy. I mean, as they should be. They're better dressed than me. Amazing. They are dressing for a fashion show. That's true. It's not how I dress on a daily basis. Fair. Knitting takes so long. My body wash is on semi-annual sale. I don't feel like paying shipping, so I'm taking the subway train to get some. All right. Let's go. Field trip time, everybody. Do you have a buddy? Make sure that you stay with your buddy. We don't want to get lost on the subway. Okay? Make sure that you keep eyes on your buddy. I am going to just gnaw my arm off. How does that sound? It's everywhere again, Smoothie. Like, it's all back. My doctor just told me to start taking more Zyrtec. I'm so mad. Because I was fine. I was fine for months. Or at least getting better. I just want to itch. And it's gonna be summer, which means that, like, I can't wear this. It's like everywhere. So mad. Anyway, I'm fine. I'm great. Let's put that mask back up. Mustn't let it fall. Thank you. I like it too. It has little lace on the bottom too. And the back is really fun. I don't know if there are hives back there, so ignore those. But I like the back too. With the crisscrosses. Yeah. It's very soft and it's thin. It's like lightweight. It's really bad when like your shirt and your pants move against your skin and it literally causes goosebumps because like it feels like it's it's itching just a little bit for you. You know? You know? Morning, Emily. Starting to get into a rhythm here. What do you mean? Oh, we only increased by 11. So it was like every 3 to 4 stitches we did an increase. Because I didn't want it to be like massive, but I also didn't want it to be too small. Right. Well, it technically wasn't even the neck that we were increasing on. We were increasing after the neck for the hood. Wow, there's so much more to do. Oh my gosh. We're getting there. We're like a third of the way, I would say. A fourth of the way. It's fine. Progress has been made. Yeah. I just had like a moment of panic that I was doing the wrong. I was like, oh my god, I haven't knit down in a stitch at all. Yes, because we're on just the knit row, Megan. It's okay. I was like, I've messed up this entire row. Wait. Wait. Oh my goodness. There we go. Well, the good news is after today, we'll have a little break from this. I might work on a little bit off camera. I don't think you guys will mind if I get a couple more inches done without you watching. We'll definitely like do the finishing bits on stream if you want. If that's something that you would like to see. Breathe in, breathe out, think of happy little trees. Happy little tree. Okay. We'd like to see the finish. Yeah. I know plenty of you wouldn't mind more of this too. I'm just trying to think of like, I don't know. Just in general. You do kind of have to like give this a little tug every once in a while, because what you're doing is you're basically like dropping the stitch behind, and so it has to get like, not, you don't have to like stretch it or anything, but you want to get that stitch to like relax, if that makes any sense, into the space behind it. I don't know. You doing this has convinced me to try not take the jumper or the crochet jumper thing into May. This is meant to be for last July's concert. I keep joking that it'll be done for the next concert, which is 2027. Hey, you know, you said it was going to be done for the concert. You didn't say which one. I think you're doing fine. But in all seriousness, heck yeah. Do it. I believe in you. I'm glad to have been inspiration. Clearly, it's never too late to finish a project. As long as you wear it to a concert, goal achieved. True. How much more do you have left on it, Georgina? I feel like you were really close to finishing it before. Whatever. I'll just use that. I don't even care. Oh my god, that was worth it. It's fine. It was worth it. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Felt that? Yeah. On the one sleeve, I want to make the body longer than the original plan. Not horrendous, I just keep abandoning it. I get you. I swear this, like, all started after I mowed the lawn one day. And, like, I had a bunch of grass stuck to me. And I, like, used a thing and, like, kind of scrubbed it all off. Instead of, like, my regular, like, poof. And I swear, ever since then... Ranked and medium bot give way better rewards even when you lose. Interesting. I mean, it doesn't make sense for the hives to still be here. Nothing makes sense. But nope. Counting? No. Could never be. Hooray, easy row time. You know what would be really great with knitting? If, honestly, your stitches just slid up the hook as you, or up the needle as you needed them. The amount of time that I have to waste, like, moving stitches that are far away up the needles, like, stopping and doing this. Too much. We have 6 minutes. Let's go. Okay, everyone, stick with your buddy. We're not stopping to use the bathroom. You better have gone before we left. my sock. Tough. Well, this is awkward. I wonder if it's still supposed to rain. It looks like it. Why is there a toilet Glooby? Why isn't there? I feel like there's a song that goes with that emote. Speaking of songs, did any of you guys watch Doc's Tamagotchi, I don't know how it's pronounced, video yesterday? Because him designing the Cabinets album cover was the best thing ever. I would buy that as a sticker. It was so good. Yeah, it was so good. He's like doing that with a freaking mouse. Or, a controller rather. Not even like with a drawing, like a tablet or... I mean, that one was mostly straight lines, so that's fine. But some of the things that he's drawn, like I stepped away at one point and I missed him drawing the money bags, and I came back and I was like, that was wild. He and Shella are just like, I'm blown away by the stuff that they've been able to draw with this game. Yeah, you know, it's funny. I have also, like, watching people play it, have been like, I want to play. And then I'm like, I don't know that I have, like, enough. I don't know. Like, I downloaded the demo, and the demo was okay. I didn't even play all that much with it. I feel like it's one of these games that's more fun to watch. And watching it does make me want to play it, but I also feel like I would not have the same level of creativity. Or even just like the same amount of characters, if that makes sense. Like, I don't have... Like, Doc has all these, like, well-known characters in his games and, like, Let's Plays, and I feel like I would not have that. You love watching people? Yeah. Hooray! I don't know who I would add as me, add friends. Yeah. Like, I've seen people do, like, favorite, like, movie characters, cartoon characters, book characters. But yeah, I get that. Friends and family. Yeah. Like, it's a cute game. It's fun. I enjoy watching it. I definitely initially had, like, the whole, oh my gosh, I have to get this game. It's so great. I don't want to miss out initially. And then I was able to be like, I waited a little while and it's like, okay, no, I can just be good with watching. So, also, it's about to be ad break time. So, I guess we're going to take a quick break. You can get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, stand up and take a stretch break, which is what I will be doing. And we'll be back right after these commercial messages, not sponsored. Yeah, I mean, you can use a stylus. It's just a lot of streamers don't because you have to then take the switch off the dock and then there's like no way for people to really watch what you're drawing. If that makes sense. So you can use a stylus. And you can get like fairly inexpensive ones. So no worries. All right, perfect timing. We finished a row. Then there are the ads. All right, I'll see you in a few. So... Oh. My phone is on. I had my stream on my phone so that I could go put lotion on. So I had a thought. Today I took more Zyrtec. Right? And I feel worse now than I did before. So I Googled it. Can Zyrtec make hives worse? Zyrtec is an antihistamine typically used to treat hives, but in rare cases it may worsen urticaria due to the activation of the MRGPRX2 receptor in some patients. If your hives worsen with antihistamines, consult your doctor for... I have not. I think that I was, like, given it, but I think that I didn't take it because it also, it also works with, like, anxiety. All that I know is that, like, this is getting worse. Not to, like, it's... Most medications can cause the problems they're supposed to solve. It's horrendous. But, like, antidepressants causing more depressive episodes. Yeah. I just, like, texted my parents and my husband about that. Like, Claritin isn't supposed to make hives worse as, like, a potential side effect. So I'm like, maybe I just try... No, it doesn't. Claritin does not. At least it. Again, I just Googled during the stretch break because I went to go put more hydrocortisone cream on because I itch so bad. I mean, I was wondering if there's like a way of testing this thing. Yeah, I might try taking 2 Claritin tonight instead. Because interestingly, right, I take it in the morning. I take my allergy meds twice a day. I take it in the morning and around 10. And normally by midnight, so that's, you know, more than 12 hours, things stop feeling so crappy. Like, it starts to feel a little bit less awful. And I'm like, awesome, like, finally the meds are working. I'll take my nighttime dose, go to bed, and wake up feeling better. And then I wake up feeling awful. Yeah. I mean, they're all like the same. It's just a matter of activating, like, which like antihistamine, if you will. Like, which active ingredient antihistamine. Takes a couple hours to work, then stops working a couple hours before the next dose. Yeah, but like, I feel bad all the time, and then I stop feeling bad before my next dose, which to me says maybe there's something with the medicine. Where's my chapstick? I almost grabbed this, which is nail, like, clear coat. That would be bad. Don't put clear coat on your mouth. I'm gonna go grab it after this row. It's a row, not a round. Because I'm not working around. Words to live by, yeah. Yeah. Because, like, I clearly have autoimmune problems. My body My body hates itself, and I mean, same, honestly. Body, right now, while I appreciate you getting me this far and to this place, I'm pretty pissed at you too, okay? So, like, don't get me wrong, you've done some great stuff. You're functioning still somehow, but like, girl. All right, let me just grab my chapstick. I don't know where my office chapstick is. I know where my bedroom chapstick is, so I'm gonna run in there real quick and put it on. Does anyone else have chapsticks in multiple rooms? Also, if you've been watching stream this week, you might be like, oh my god, Megan has been wearing the same pants all week. Yeah, I know. It's because they're loose and they're breathable. And I'm trying desperately to make the freaking hives go away. So if you're like, I just wear them, you know what? I don't even care. I'm not explaining my life. But if you're watching this on YouTube and you're like, girl, she's been wearing the same pants, like a different top, all week, yeah. I don't give an F what pants you wear. Thank you. I wear the same pants to work, only wear them a couple of hours a day. Yeah, honestly, I'm like wearing them on stream, and I wore them today when I ran to get Maple's meds. Otherwise, I'm in pajama pants. Like today, earlier, I was just in like a tank, like a skinny tank, just in order to try and like give everything a break. And then I was like, all right, well, I gotta like get up and move around, so I gotta put a bra on. Cause your girls, I cannot walk around with that. Like it, I mean, I can, but it's a bad day. All right, how big do I want to make this again? I think it was like 8. That one's 12 inches. How long is this one? $13. Okay. So 12-ish. It'll definitely be like fit to my head. I'm at 3.5. Yeah, unless they're stained or they smell. Or like, see, I would not wear these pants right now. I have to mow, of course, because it's been a week. I would not wear them to like mow the lawn and then continue to wear them, if that makes sense. Like if I'm just in the house, like putzing around, streaming, whatever, that to me, I'll rewear stuff. If I'm like out or I'm doing stuff, then it's different. The only thing that I don't like rewear are socks and underwear. Those get washed after one use. Pollen must be hosed off before coming in the house. Girl, same, yeah. Like, in an emergency, could you wear a pair of undies, like, back to front? Yeah. I wouldn't, though. But say your washing machine broke. I still have underwear, don't worry. But, like, you know, they're My new washing machine comes on the 9th. That's true. You can hand wash things. You're right. I've never actually worn underwear like that. I've heard people say that before. Like the front to back. Back to front. I myself have never done that. Yeah, hand washing some stuff. Absolutely. I'm gonna be grumpy about it, but I'll hand wash them. It helps, Emily. My disdain for them has become much higher ever since their them inviting Trump to visit and taking them all around and taking pictures, like, and having, you know, a moment of silence and like a memorial thing for Charlie Kirk. Ever since then, I'm like, I hope they lose. I really do, because you don't get to like hate people and be like anyway. Yes. Exactly, Prince. Mm-hmm. Keeping the under you know what, actually, I do really need to wash bras, because when I brought my laundry to my parents' house, or I should say when my parents took my laundry and washed it, I'm very grateful for that. I have not had my mother do my laundry since I was probably like 14, 15 years old and even then it might have been like, hey, I'm not going to be like, can you just like swap it over? Like, I learned how to do laundry as a young teen. I think I almost feel like I wanted to do laundry at a certain point, because I don't know about any of you guys. When I was younger, like, my cycles were a lot different than they are now, and there was a lot of I've learned how to get, you know, blood out of things. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, and it kind of becomes the point where you just want to do your own laundry, you know. Um, but they took my clothes and they washed the stuff that was in my washing machine so that it would be clean. But I hadn't washed my bras yet. And I'm like, I kind of need those, so I might hand wash them. The only issue is I don't have any hand washing laundry detergent. Like, I know that I could just like use a very, very, very little bit of like my regular detergent and rinse it well. But do you guys use Dawn? I was wondering. It's been so, I mean, it is rare that I've ever hand washed anything. And I remember growing up, we had like hand washing, like a little bottle of like stuff in the. I don't know, Emily. I have gloves. I do have like reusable gloves, like the dishwashing kind that like go up to your elbow, so I could use that. I mean, bottom line is, next time that I go to my parents, I can take more laundry there and wash it. That's not an issue. My new washing machine gets here on the 9th. We're getting a new washer and a new dryer, and we spoke with the we want to try and get the dryer off to like a almost like a veteran aid, like a Vietnam vets, or like someplace or a, I don't know, because the dryer's not broken. Like, we can still use it. I just don't want to buy just a washing machine, have the dryer be good for like 4 years, 3 years, whatever, and then the dryer dies, and now I can't have a matching set. I know that sounds stupid. Like, I know how stupid that sounds. But I'm thinking, like, if we ever go to move out of this house, if we ever go to sell and we want to leave the washer dryer, having a set's going to be better. We also saved like $400 by bundling the two together. If one goes, the other probably will soon too. Yeah. Yeah, because they're both the same age. So you use Woolite. Yeah. That was what we used. I was originally thinking, I'm like, we use Snuggle, like the little, and I'm like, no, it wasn't Snuggle, Woolite. I'm the kind of person though that does not like to get rid of something if it's still working. Whatever that is. Clothing, appliances, cell phones, like I don't need to have the latest, greatest, best thing as long as what I have is still working. And so for me, getting rid of like a major appliance when I know landfills are like terrible right now, I'm like, that makes me feel awful. Plus, again, people could use it because it's not broken. It's just that it's not, like you guys said, when one of them goes, the other's usually not far behind. So, but if it gets someone a couple years. Back from the tunnel, welcome back. Artie's being such a good girl and eating her food from her feeder. Handy types use them for scrap too. Or use pieces like for repairs. Either stuff out of like, the electronic pieces. I still can't believe that she like stuck her mouse in there. That was the cutest thing. She's like, here, friend, you look hungry. Did you see Prince? I'll show you guys again just in case you missed it. It's a quick little video.
Where'd you go, Artie? Evidently, Mouse was hungry last night.
Was your mouse hungry? Come here. Hello. Hi. Was your little mouse hungry? It's very nice that you shared. It's very nice. Yeah. Do you want to come up? There's a sweater I'll let you sit on. What if I pick you up? Oh, I got you. Hello. Let's say hi to chat. Let's say hello. I love you so much. Hold on. There you go. Let's say hi. I'm sure chat missed you. You hang out in your heated house all the time now. I don't blame you. It's nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, very cozy. Should we show everyone a cute pic of you? Y'all. She loves it. She's so cozy. Yeah, this has been the new thing, sleeping in it with her little head on the... Hi. Where are you going? There. Yeah. She can still hear and see things. Hold on, I'm trying to make it smooth. It's very lumpy right now. There you go. You want to lie down on that? I can share. She's like, this feels like a trap. Hi. You're beautiful. They're beautiful. I always forget, like, if I lean my head in with Maple or with Pippin, they headbutt me. If I lean my head in with her, she pulls back. I have to be, like, this far away, and then sometimes she'll come over and headbutt me. But if I, like, lean in... You always get little crusties there. Oh, I hate that smoothie. Yeah, you know, honestly, Artie, the thing that this sweater has missed for all these years is cat hair. Yep. There has not been cat hair input. What do they think is going to happen when, like, humans get replaced? You realize that you're a human, right? Person saying, like... Don't mind me. Just clicking my banana duck. See, I'm allowed to snuggle her when she's getting snuggles like that. When she's... It's the official cat break. It's the official kitty break. It's, you know... Headbutts your hands. Oh, yes. She also loves this. I can just, like... And then if you stop, she'll put her hand back in. Like, she's like, yes, more, please. Please rough my head. Please do that more. Meanwhile, if I even tried to put my hand on Maple's head like that, I would be bit. Pippin would probably, like, smack my hands. Like, not, like, no one would do anything, like, you know, to break skin or injure, but they would just be like, mm-mm. She's so little. She is, how tall are you? How many inches? Okay, her shoulders are like 10 inches. She's so little. It's hard because you leaned your head down, so I can't get a good accurate to like the top of your head. Well, I guess. Hi, I love you. I love you so much. Oh, they're the sweetest. They're the sweetest. Might I rub your... Oh. Are you good? Do you want more pets or are we done? Sometimes she's like, I'm good now. Like, it's funny. If she lays down on you, Maple is similar. Maple will want pets for a little bit, and then he's like, no, I'm good. I just want to lie on you. And she's the same way, where she's like, yeah, pet me. And then she's like, actually, I just want to snuggle. And like, not really interested in like you touching me. Workplace discrimination against animals. That is true, Smoothie. Amazing how I can love pets I've never met. That's real. I understand. I get it. Especially like when they're active in like videos or like, you know, stream or something where like you really get to see their personality and not just like the videos that people are posting online where, you know, you miss some of like their little silly quirks or their whatever. Like this is live. She's just here vibing. Oh my gosh, you know what I forgot to show you? The other day, Artie evidently... So one of her favorite things to do when I go downstairs to feed Maple, everybody's separated for food at that point, so that Pippin can eat without Artie bothering her. And, I mean, Artie now has her feeder, so technically, you know, she doesn't need to be separated anymore. But, like, every time that I'm downstairs with Maple, without fail, I hear her up here screaming and, like, carrying something around and and the other night, she brought her crinkle ball and put it in this Five Below bag. It dropped, it fell. And she's like, no, I want it in here. And then she like, and she was screaming with it the whole time. I don't know why the audio on this video came out weird. So it's like not the right pitch. So I'm not going to play it. But like, she problem solved and figured out how to put the ball in the bag. And I was like, but why? But why? Yeah, she screams too. I hold on. This one I think came out right. She also puts her toys in there with her when she sleeps. See? There's her mouse. It was in the bed with her. Yeah. I love her. Such a goob. Oh, does he? That's cool. You know whose content I really like too? All of like the Pokemon card people. Like Coop's Collectives and the beard guy, the beard dad, I think is his name or something. They're fun to watch too. Where they do like the different like card conventions and they sell Pokemon cards, but like it seems like every time a little kid comes up to their table, they're like, "Who's your favorite Pokemon?" And they like find a card with that Pokemon for them to have, and I love that. And like the kids always get so excited, and they're like wholesome people to watch. And I get to see cool Pokemon cards. Win-win. So I've been going to a bunch of treasure islands recently on Animal Crossing. So I've been trying to get supplies for our island so that we can work on decorating and building, and I'm hoping, I haven't seen anyone with like a thought bubble yet, but I'm hoping that like the next villager is going to want to move out soon and we can villager hunt again. I still can't believe that we found Cephalobot so fast on the last hunt. That was crazy. When I have to start with like the stitch in the round below, that's always the most awkward. Because the stitch wants to just like slide off, and without anything there to like help keep it stable, I feel like it's so fiddly. But that's okay. It looks really cool. I would definitely make garments in this stitch again because it's warm. I'll put this on when we're done with stream today. We can see like where the hood goes up to. I feel like that might help a little bit. To be like, look, it goes up to this point. And then like next time being like, look, this now it goes here. Knitting is so slow going. And this is with like chunky yarn and big knitting needles. And to think that I almost bought like a crap ton of that Dalmatian yarn and sock weight to knit something with. like to knit a garment. I would have been knitting that for like 83 years. Now, did I look the other day and see that there's still some of the sock yarn left and almost bought it? Yes. I did. And then my washing machine broke. And I said, I'm glad I didn't buy it. I mean, I'm not, because I want it. But I'm grateful that I didn't. Because that just would have been... I would have felt guilty about that. I got some. That's what matters. Not my chair just like sliding into oblivion. Man, I gotta learn to stretch out my stories until later in stream. I'm like, I don't know what to talk about. Anyway, you know what we can do? Let's do our second giveaway for today. Exclamation point ticket. So I struggle a bit with just getting rid of Mendoza. I think that he should, at this point, I think he should be gone. He makes very questionable calls. Now, I also have learned when we got rid of Buck Showalter that a lot of those calls that people were like angry with him about making were actually made higher up, and he didn't have a say in it. Like for a really long time, Showalter ended up having Vogelback in as like a pinch hitter. Vogelback sucked eggs. He was horrendous. He was awful, and none of us could figure out why he was still in there. And it turns out it was coming from like higher up, and he was like forced to. I think that Mendoza's time with the Mets, I think he needs to move on. I don't think that he is managing the team right. But I'm also questioning, like, the higher up. Like, does that make any sense? I wouldn't be surprised if they fired him. I also understand why they didn't right away. I think that it's performative when teams have a bad year and they just fire their manager. Like, it was the manager's fault. The manager's not the one out there playing. Like I kept saying, he was trying to make the best out of a bad situation. You know, he had guys that were struggling and he was just doing his best to figure out a combination that they could win. But at this point, I like the guy. I just don't think he's right anymore. Yeah. One day you'll be there, Allison. One day you're going to be like, I knit or I crochet with all the yarn now. But unfortunately, and I think that the owners of the Mets are good people, and I think that they have an invested interest in the team and they seem to genuinely care about the players. But like Stearns and Mendoza, I feel like could probably go. What I don't understand is why on earth they got rid of their coaches. Last season, we were out of the playoffs by one game, and they like entirely wiped their coaching staff. including their first, and this makes me so angry, their first base coach, we set a record for the number of successful stolen bases last year. And they got rid of the first base coach, who's like the guy who helps you know when to go. And that to me was the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my life. I'm like, you got rid of the guy who made us a success at stealing bases. Why? He was not the problem. He wasn't why we weren't winning games. Like, what are you doing? I could get into it with baseball. My word. It's a wild choice. A wild choice. But yeah, I don't like it when like a team loses and they fire the manager just to be like, we're making a, and you're like, but is that going to do anything? It's one thing when the manager's not working or not working effectively with the players. I understand. If there are complaints, if there is like a discord among the team, then yeah, okay, sure, get rid of them. But sometimes, like I said, it feels performative. It feels like they're doing it to make it. It kind of feels like how sometimes managers will fight an umpire after their player gets thrown out of the game because they want to show the team that they have their players back, and then the manager gets thrown out of the game even though he didn't need to. And you're just like, oh, okay. You're just doing it to be like, I got your back, buddy. Last call for tickets, by the way. Exclamation point ticket. Get your entries. Like I said, it's close. Like, this vote will put whatever is voted for, if it's one of the first 3 items, it'll put it in the lead. But it is like that close. So the next couple of like tomorrow's stream, first, second, third, and the point giveaway are gonna really matter. It's gonna be wild. It's good for morale, but then you're down 2 guys instead of 1. Yeah. Like, sometimes it's worth the fight because you're like, that was a really bad call. And sometimes you're like, did you actually see? Because it wasn't that bad of a call. And you're like, you should just sit down. Like, it's not worth going down with the ship on this one. All right. Winner. Sharn. Where shall I put your points, friend? Owl, please. Got it. All right. Oh my God, Angela, are you still here? Where is that pattern from? I have such a big need for this goose in my life. Yes. I just went over to Discord because I had a notification and I wanted to make sure things were okay. And then I saw that I missed something in ArtShare and I'm like, oh my God. If you don't mind sharing, there's craft patterns. You can totally post a link there. Yeah. Have you guys seen this? Also, Can I just tell you all how happy it makes me to see people who are like newer to crochet still doing it and like doing really good? Like, I love when I see Silly or Allison, who I know are newer crocheters, and they share a project, and I'm like, look at how good their stitches are. Because, like, I remember how much, you know, some people struggled or were unhappy. And then I look, like, this is what Angela posted. It's so good. And I'm like, oh, because I remember when Angela started too, and look at how good. I'm just so proud of you all. Ugh. Oh my god, I know! Oh, it's just a baby. He's just a baby and giving him head scratches. No, but seriously, like, I wouldn't say that just to say it. Like, it's noticeable. And that's the thing. I feel like a lot of times it's hard with, like, social media when everyone's like, here, look, it's the best thing I've ever made. I've never made a mistake in my life. And it can be hard when you're new because you're like, all you see are your mistakes. All you see are like, oh my god, I messed this up. Oh my god, this is like the stitches or whatever. And like, I mean, we don't honestly see it. But I understand that because I also am the same way. And to see people like continue to sit up, like to stitch and to work on it. I like how I pulled this up and saw Shelf Goose, and I like instead of saying stitch, I was like shelf, and I'm like, no, Megan, you're reading. Look at it. Can I be so honest? I kind of like how yours. I like yours. I like that yours looks like it's looking out more, and theirs looks like it's looking straight down. But I love it. No, but I kind of love that yours looks like it's like, I like this way better, if I'm being honest. I think that looks cute where he's just like, well, what's that? Instead of like directly down. Also, hold on, ads. Shush. Like, I have this guy who's my little banana duck, and he's a little clicker. And I love him. But I also have this guy who's a light. And he lies down and has some big feels. He also has a butthole. And I kind of love that yours is like fitting the same vibe as these guys. You know? Like, he just... Hang on. He's just... It's okay, buddy. He's just having a time. Okay. Adding this to my favorites real quick. Favorites, add to my crochet folder. Oh, from a different person? By the way, Angela, did you see the My Little Pony Woobles? Because I kind of freaked out. I immediately messaged Courtney and I was like, did you make them? I was like, I love this. I love everything about them. My Little Pony is my comfort show. I can't even tell you how many times I've watched that show. It is my... I need a good sound in the background. I put that on. I was sad that there's only 3, but I'm assuming that they're coming out with the rest, like, later. Because there's no way that you're doing My Girl Fluttershy like that. Oh, share a link. You can share it here too if you want. You just finished season 3. That was when that ending for season 3 came about, a lot of people were like, it was a mix in the fandom. They did have a My Little Pony event, I saw. Okay. Why does this feel like Kristoff if he was a chicken? Or a goose? Why does this feel like if Kristoff was a wee goose? Can I just tell you that your little picture on my phone, can I make it bigger? Is this drawing that you did? I had sent it to James a really long time ago. And I went back when we added each other. And I made it profile. So that's your that's what you look like. It's that little picture. Ugh. Benson the goose. I'm beautiful. You are beautiful. I feel like this would be appreciated with all the silly ads. Shut up. I'm speaking, Twitch. First of all, shout out to pattern and creators in the Ukraine. Freaking love to see it. I just kind of love this and I bought it. It's a cross-stitch kit. Comes with all the threads and it comes with the red hoop too, which is really cute. You can't really, I could open it and show you. But I loved them. Also, I don't know if you saw earlier, Angela, we were talking about Portuguese. And how I have like a mighty need to get one. Oh, that's cute. You want one now? I need a porch goose. Honestly, you could take this little guy, that last link you sent. You could totally make little clothes for him. And he could be like a craft room goose. A desk goose. Yeah, I wouldn't actually put a porch goose outside. Honestly, mine would probably be like either a mantle, like on the fireplace, or in front of the fireplace goose. I don't have like an overhang, and I just feel like it would end up I feel like things would end up getting ruined because like there's no overhang for like the porch goose to be under. Like you need a front. Critters would eat the clothes off mine. Oh my god, could you imagine like a squirrel like stealing the little porch goose's outfit? Also, I don't know if you guys saw on Instagram, um, I finally started posting the pictures that I took of the little griffin with the um cherry blossoms. There's going to be a bunch of pictures coming. So, if you wouldn't mind liking it, maybe commenting or reposting or doing whatever the algorithm likes. If you guys could just, you know, feed the algorithm some I don't know, food. I'd appreciate it. Currently doesn't read discs. Ooh! Yes, I know what you're talking about. I hope that that helps. James and I recently got the collector's edition DVD Blu-ray combo pack for the Your Name movie. Because we watched it again the other day, and I cried again the other day. It's so good. If you've never seen that movie, watch it. Just trust me. Okay? I'm not saying that, like, everything would be better in the world if people just watch that movie. But things would be better in the world. Okay? Alright, here's where we're at. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't increase... Oh, God. Wait. This hood is huge. Because it's also going to have the red. Maybe it shouldn't have been increased. Because now it's going to have the red, too. We're probably at, like, the half-ish way point. Because this green strand is where we started the hood. Yeah, I'm thinking that we're... First of all, don't have a... We're at, like, under 7 inches to do. How many have we done? Hi! Hello! You coming over? Come here. Come here. No, Mom, I sit over here. I don't come over. I just sit here. Pippin, this matches your... That's your colored yarn. How do you feel if I do this? See, she's like, why are you grabbing my face? Artie's like, grab my face. I don't know. I don't want to frog the hood, but do I need to frog the hood? I mean, I guess it would sit... It is kind of Pippin colored. It has a little bit more gray in it than she does, but yeah. Keep it, yeah. No, you're right. I'm just in my head about it. I'm just thinking. You know what happens when you think? Nothing good. Hang on. Oop. Here's kind of where we're at. I guess it's even almost like halfway there too. Not by the tape measure sense, but it's looking good. I'm glad that I tried it on. I definitely need to, like, keep working on it. All right. That's gonna do it for us today. I will be back tomorrow, and we will be doing some Animal Crossing. I do, if you guys are interested, I do want to play more of that Collector's Cove game that we tried that one time. I think that would be fun, but I've been really wanting to play Animal Crossing, so we're gonna do that tomorrow. But, like, maybe we do that another day. Because I think that was a fun game. It was cute. I want to see more of it. Like, I'm interested in seeing more. So, well, we'll be back tomorrow. See what kind of shenanigans are happening on the island. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Have a lovely rest of your time zone. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and other people. Remember, you are loved. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a lovely evening. Goodbye.